雨が激しく降っております。風も若干感じられるようですね。この今、冠水が発生しているところも出てきているようです。
あと24時間に降ると予想されている雨の量は
八木町駅の構内に向かうところなんですけど、からですね。はい、出ました。
全部積もってない。
今はいないんですが、先ほど駅員の方が構内から水をかき出すようなそんな様子も見受けられました。中が水浸しになっていることはないという。
はい、私は今新宿駅の南口にいます。でした。
二刀流洗剤ができました。じゃじゃーん。はい。
続いてはスポーツです。本当に夢中。ここに現れたのが明日。
There is a typhoon in Japan right now, and I have work today. Probably get out of my house around 11, so I still have a few hours to spend at home. I've been living in Japan for quite some time now, close to 10 years, and I've experienced a lot of things. The fact is, when I was with my ex-partner, I didn't really go out. I just stayed at home with him, just live a very quiet life. After I broke up with him, or while I was in the process of breaking up with him, I decided to go out and meet other people and make some friends. So I went to this bar in Shinbashi. If you guys want to know what it is, you can send me a DM and I can tell you that place. So this place is actually where typical salarymen are. The bar that I went to is kind of like a very friendly bar, and people wear suits because it's like usually after work they go there. When I went there alone, surprisingly, a lot of people came up to me and talked to me. Of course, they talked to me in Japanese. Actually, at that point in my life, I was desperate. I was desperate to meet other people and make connections because I knew that I was going to break up with my ex sooner rather than later. When I went to those bars, of course, I was so nervous. I didn't know what to do. What if no one talks to me? So I was afraid. But then I went there and then I just stood at one table and one after another people come and talk to me. I felt that, Japan, especially being gay, it's not really difficult to make connections. And as a result of that, I made really good friends. I go to trips with them, we spend a lot of time together. Without the connections, without them, I would feel lonely. Being in Japan really did help me a lot to conquer my fears and also embrace my identity, because if I'm still back in my home country, no, I would just shut myself. So if you ask me, is it difficult to be a foreigner and also a gay man in Japan? No. To be honest with you, I have never experienced any prejudice against my identity. Some people have this image of gay bars being loud and crazy drinking, but that bar is just a bar where gay men gather and talk. And if you're gonna ask me if you need Japanese to go to these places, yes, you do need Japanese because it's Japan. There are some people who can speak in English, but mainly they speak in Japanese. So if you're thinking of moving to Japan, you really need to study the language. So I still have a few hours. I need to work on my app. It's called Nikki, and I'm excited to finish it. So I'll work on this and prepare early lunch and then go to work. It's funny how I live in Japan as both a foreigner and a gay man. And yet, most of the time, I don't really think about either anymore. Of course, there are still moments that remind me I'm not Japanese. Sometimes I still struggle with the language. Sometimes store clerks speak to me in English before I even open my mouth. And there are still small social rules I'm learning even after all these years here. But when it comes to being gay, life in Japan feels surprisingly normal to me. And I think that's what changed me the most after moving here. Back home, I was always aware of myself, the way I talked, the way I acted, the way people perceived me. But somewhere along the way in Japan, that feeling slowly disappeared. So I got this yesterday, and it's supposed to be a meal replacement. I'm trying to cut down on my sugar intake and also build more muscle. Oh, there's red bean too. 1, 2. I knew you were gonna do that. Okay, I seriously think that I should have put warm water or hot water.
We did it.
Some people like matcha, but me, no. Don't forget your sunscreen even if it's a rainy day. I think I need to have a haircut soon. It's still raining pretty bad, but we have to do our best. So today I'm gonna use sandals because it's rainy. It doesn't feel like I'm gonna go to work. I never really had a coming out story because I felt like I didn't owe anyone an explanation for who I am. At some point, I just stopped caring so much about how people looked at me. And little by little, the stares started to disappear. The voices in my head became quieter. And instead of worrying about being accepted, I started thinking more about how I actually wanted to live my life. Living here in Japan, in this kind of environment, changed me in more ways than I expected. I think life becomes a little lighter when you stop trying so hard to fit into people's expectations. You don't have to explain yourself to everyone. You don't have to become smaller just to make other people comfortable. At the end of the day, the most important thing is building a life that feels peaceful to you, wherever you are.
Chika, kanpai. Kanpai. Otsukare. I have Chika right here. She's my workmate and she's also my friend. Can you tell me something about your background?
I was born and raised in Japan.
Okay.
But when I was in the 20s, I was living in Boston, America.
Oh, okay.
And also, I've been dancing, Scottish dancing for a long time.
Yeah.
So I have so many friends who are in the music world and dancing world. So maybe I am not the typical type of Japanese.
Okay. But you agree that you still share like the typical Japanese way of thinking. You've noticed like there's a lot of foreigners right now in Japan, right?
Yes.
What do you feel when you see foreigners?
For example, like group of the tourists, maybe, talking with loud voices, I feel a little annoyed.
Annoyed, yeah.
Like, why can't they just speak, more lower voice or something
Yeah,
like that?
that's right.
But if I see them, I don't really react
You don't react
toward these people.
Do you think other Japanese people think like that?
I think so.
What is the main reason why Japanese people don't really do something even if it annoys them?
In my mind, I don't want to cause the trouble, yelling at each other. I don't like those things. So I just ignore, and maybe if I'm so annoyed, I just leave from that place.
And that's how a typical Japanese would react.
I think so. I
see.
think so.
Do you have any gay friends?
I do. Yes,
You do,
yes, I
right?
do.
So as a Japanese person, what do you feel when you see gay people in the streets?
I don't feel anything special. Nothing.
They're just like normal people walking.
Oh yes. Yes.
Do you think other Japanese people share the same ideas as what you...
I'm not really sure about this, about the other people, but I have never met anybody who feel like, oh, these people are not normal, or I think many Japanese people feel like, oh, these are the just people.
So it's very welcoming.
I feel like that.
If you want to learn Scottish dance,
Yes.
message me and I'll tell Chika.
More than welcome.
See you next week.
See you next week.
I am super tired at the moment. I hope you enjoyed today's video again. I enjoyed making it for you and also sharing my thoughts with you. Please don't forget to subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. Please look forward to the app that I'm making. It's called Nikki. I'm very excited to show it to you guys because I'm working really hard on it. With that said, I'll see you next Friday and I'll see you in another day in my life. Good night.